to the distinguished representative of the International Catholic Committee of Nurses and Medico-Social Workers. You have the floor.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, Mr. Chair, distinguished panel members, national representatives, and guests. Thank you for this opportunity to address the United Nations 52nd Commission on Population and Development, CICIAMS oral statement on the Program of Action and 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development addresses human rights, empowering women, the aging population, and fertility health. On human rights, leaving no one behind, healthcare, and informed consent. The UN Universal Declaration on Bioethics and Human Rights lists the following three statements contained in Articles 4 to 14, and that is, the purpose of governments is to promote the health and social development for their people, that the highest attainable standard of health is a fundamental right of every human being without distinction of race, religion, political belief, economic, or social conditions. And thirdly, this right obligates nations to offer healthcare options which promote life, identifying the risks and benefits, promoting autonomous and informed consent of all people. Empowerment of women. Limited knowledge is a barrier to empowerment. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. To advance health and well-being of persons and families, from conception to natural death, at home and in society, education of women is essential. Aging population. Education, valued life experiences, and promotion of healthy lifestyles for the aging population will lessen dependency. Increase cognitive affluence through continued education allows people over 65 to work and to contribute to society much longer. Education needs to include prevention of health challenges and disabilities. Lay in 2016 reports fertility decline as the driver of the aging population. A dearth of young people contributing to society and caring for the aged is anticipated among post-dividend countries. Fertility health, crossing multi-generational and cultural barriers. Fertility is an integral part of total self. Understanding the body, fertility, and life cycle development from human conception to human adulthood is paramount. The primary method of fertility suppression promoted among the nations is hormonal manipulation via estrogen, which is a class 1 carcinogenic, and progesterone, linked to blood clotting causing stroke and heart attacks in women. Depo-Provera studies found a 3.3-fold risk of poor prognosis breast cancer. In addition, the use of this drug during adolescence or early adulthood, which is a critical period of home accretion, will reduce peak bone mass and increase the risk for osteoporotic fractures in later life. Creighton model is a modern method of fertility care. It's 95% effective, illness risk, easily taught from mother to daughter, and crosses multi-generational and cultural barriers. And cost of this method is considerably less than contraceptives and highly reliable and natural. In closing, we leave you with this quote from St. Mother Teresa at Cairo to the United Nations. Each child is created in the special image and likeness of God for greater things, to love and to be loved. Our children are the only hope for the future. As older people are called to God, only their children can take their place. We thank you, the International Catholic Committee of Nurses and Medico-Social Assistants from Africa, Asia, Europe, the Americas, and Oceania. Thank you.
I thank the representative of the International Catholic Committee of Nurses and Medico-Social Workers. I give the floor